Okay then, so we've made it this far. Let's actually look at the output variables. Console variables you see here are effectively what we can output. And we have position measures, we have strain measures, and we have pixel measures. We're not going to worry about the pixel measures today though. Let's start off with displacement measures. We have X, Y, Z, U, V, and W. X, Y, and Z literally just X positions, Y positions, Z positions. Now before, in a previous video, you saw that I did a 3-point coordinate transform, and if you remember, the very first click that I did was down in this area down here, and you can actually see here that the X position does correlate to 0 around about there, and it goes positive from that point onward. The very second click I clicked determined that positive direction, and so that's what we have there. The third click I made, which was up this direction, determined positive Y. So we can have a look at Y, and again we just have a Y position there. All very good. Z we've seen before, and we'll see that all the numbers are very low, which is what we want to see because this is a very flat specimen. Now UVW. U is actually change in X, and V is change in Y, W is change in Z. So if we have a look at, now this test was conducted in the Y direction, so V should prove interesting. What we're saying here is just 0, and that's because we're actually looking at the very first data point. As we see more and more data points, see now have a look at this. Minus 8 millimeters down here, and minus 2 millimeters up here. This test was actually conducted on our 250 kilonewton machine, where we actually grip it down the bottom and the bottom pulls down and the top is held stationary, but that top still moved by 2 millimeters according to this data. So we'll remove that in a future video. We have change in Z as well, which that shouldn't change much. Now EXX, EYY, EXY, strains in the X direction, strains in the Y direction, strains in the shear direction. Finally, we have the principal major strain, which is E1. We also have the principal minor strain, which is E2. And also we have gamma, which is the actual angle of the principal major strain as measured in radians from the positive x-axis. And that's output variables. Hope you enjoyed.